Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
Hello and welcome to this edition of Central Coast Bass. Today I'm going to be going back to Anderson. I was going to get out my calculator and do a bunch of stuff about how many times I've been to all these other lakes and my better percentages when I'm at Anderson, but it's a no-brainer. I've been to Anderson. And the only place I've caught any fish since winter's begun is Anderson. Why would I go anywhere else? I mean, it's my best bet. It's still dirty. I've noticed they haven't lowered it any. So why not go back there and do some flicking in cold, dirty water and just focus on flicking. Last time I was there, I didn't have much time because I ended up talking to all those people and I was flying the drone a lot. I'm going to go back and do some flicking in cold, dirty water and hopefully catch some fish. Hope you enjoy it. I'm stuck in traffic. Deja vu. Look. And guess what? Same exact area as last time. I don't know. I heard it on the news right as I was coming over here. Oh, one lane closed near Prunedale. It's the Prunedale area just out of Salinas. Why? I mean, look at it. It's like backed up behind me. And in front of me. And I don't know how long it's going to take. I sure wish there was another way to get to these lakes. Made it here to the lake after that traffic thing. Again, it almost took me an hour and a half when it should take like 40 minutes, 45 minutes. But they're always, I've been over that. It's dropped 1%, which, I mean, what, an inch or two? Not much. Still pretty stable. I said I'm just going to be flicking. When I got here, there was kind of no wind. A little wind's picking up. Only supposed to be 8 miles an hour. Big storm coming in, I guess, tonight, tomorrow, the next day, then the day off, and then more rain. Back into the rain cycle. Hopefully, I make it through the cabin fever again. I'm going to get down there. I'm going to focus pretty much on just the flicking. I do have one of our skirted bobbleheads on, but flicking. About the worms, about the other thing. Hopefully I can catch fish this time. I got some other places I'm going to try. I can have more time to fish this time. So, as I always say, we'll see how it goes. Tried a spot a little bit further down when I said I wanted to try. Not really sure about the orientation now that the water's so high. Threw around the flicking plus a weightless stick bait. Didn't get anything, so I'm back here. This is the cove area that's right off the point where I always caught the fish. I'm going to focus here, probably for the rest of the day, around here and around. I mean, you can see all that stuff out there. Like I said, it's really steep coming in here. Pans out. I'm going to focus around here and see if I can catch myself some fish in cold, dirty water. I just scanned that whole side of the cove. That's where I caught one of the fish, was over there under that tree. First fish I caught was on this side. So I've come over here. I haven't got a bite yet. Last time there were carp jumping, although it was later than this as far as time of day. But I'm seeing nothing. Nothing's moved. Nothing's jumped. It's not looking that good. But I came over to this side and I know there's all kinds of brush. Well, you can see some of it out there and that. So I'm actually going to scan this whole side. And I might move over there and work that point. I'm going to keep looking. I know there's fish in here. They're in here. There were fish in here just 2 days ago. So I know there's still fish in here. I just got to find one. Been working this area to death. Haven't got a bite. I've fished the bobblehead. I've been flicking all over through the weightless, our gotcha stick with the 5/0 over this stuff. But I don't know if you can see him over there. That's Cormorant. He just came in here, and all of a sudden he was diving around. He came up right in front of me and was eating a shad. So there's bait fish in here. He went in there and worked that whole area. So we have a storm coming in tomorrow. The clouds are just now starting to get overhead. I don't know if that's going to help or not help. There's shad in here, and those fish I caught were fat. Plus there's probably worms and crawdads in here for the worms and the grubs and all the terrestrial stuff. So I'm going to keep working it. Got about an hour and a half left or so. Winter fishing. Just got to grind it out. I'm back over here in this corner. I was just over there. I scoured all that. I scoured the point. I scoured around the corner. I'm gonna come back over here. The cormorant, when it came in here, went in this back corner. I'm gonna sit here. I know it's deep right here. Might work out there on that point some. I know they're here. I mean, there's bait fish in here. I saw that cormorant come up with a shad. There's been fish here. Just caught him a couple days ago. So I'm gonna keep working this area. Got about another hour. This winter fishing in this dirty cold water, it's like this. Like I said earlier, you got to grind it out. I mean, one day you can catch some fish somewhere, you can come back the next day in the same exact spot, or a couple days later, and like I'm doing right now, nothing. The day's not done. I'm gonna keep fishing. That's gonna do it for this edition of Seneca's Bass. I tried everything I could. I worked all of this cove. I worked 3 different baits, all the slow. I worked the bobblehead, the flicking, a weightless, one of our got stick bait. I thought for sure after, the Swollen Lake tour when I came here and caught those 2 and I only fished for a couple hours, I was thinking I'd come back here and if I spent like 5 hours in here, I would get something. I did actually see 3 fish since I've been sitting here actually jump up against there. Didn't look like they were carp, but they might have been those little carp. Last time, in like 2 hours fishing, 2.5, I caught those 2 fish. I spent 5 hours fishing all of this, everything. I think I know every single brush and piece of wood and stick up in this area now. And I couldn't even get a bite. But cold, dirty water, winter, water's probably 50, I would think. 50, 51, maybe 49. It has started dropping. Anyway, it's slowly. When I caught those fish, it was at its peak of the highest it had gotten at 77.6. So, it rose pretty quick. So this was all fairly new water 3 days ago. You'd think after it being so good and nice and warm, that this being the last day of the warm before another storm would be good. But guess what? Should be's bass fishing aren't always the should be's. That's pretty much all I can say. Hope you enjoyed it, and hope you join us for our next Seneca's Bass Fishing Show. I gotta hike back up to the car.
Heck yeah. Here we go.